Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So many of my clients and my friends, they ask me, Shraddha, I'm going on a vacation, I'll be traveling now for some time. How can I prevent weight gain, or how do I enjoy my vacation and yet do not put on weight? Now, preventing weight gain during a vacation or, a holiday trip can be very challenging because we don't have control over our diet, we are not doing our regular exercise. So here we are eating more, we are exercising less, and our sleep schedule gets affected. So because of this, most of the times we realize that when we are back from the vacation, we have put on probably half kg, 1 kg weight. So we get very apprehensive that every time we want to go for some trip, how do we manage? So today's video we are going to see, I'll be giving you, 7 tips here, which will help you to, at least, if not, putting on weight, at least to maintain the weight that you currently are at. So being conscious, all the time when you go out for some vacation or, employing some strategies will actually help you to prevent weight gain. Number 1 is pack snacks. Now, whenever you are traveling, see that you carry some healthy snacks from home. Something that is, non-perishable, like whenever I travel, what I do is that, I carry some fruits, which will not become messy. Like for example, I carry a few bananas. On the last trip, I had also carried some oranges. So what would happen is that instead of, stopping somewhere for a snack or, you end up eating most of the times, unhealthy or, very calorie dense food products. So it ensured that, I do not eat anything which is, very calorie loaded. You can carry fruits, you can carry dry fruits, nuts, these are some things which you can easily pack into your travel. Carrying some sort of snacks along with you, whenever you feel the craving to eat something, you will not go out and eat something that is highly processed, which is, very high in calories. You can even carry some, when suppose you are commuting, you are traveling by car and all, you can carry some healthy snacks. You could make some chapati roll, with any veggies or, paneer or anything that you prefer. Basically, the idea is that, if you have some snacks with you, this will prevent indulgence. Second tip is, staying hydrated. Now, whenever traveling, see that, you keep your water intake well, you are drinking enough water. So now most of the times what happens, the problem is that we are always scared to drink water. Now most of us, we avoid drinking water during travel because it becomes a problem to find clean washrooms. So what I have found out is that if you drink water in sips, instead of gulping, drinking lot of water at a single time, if you drink water sip by sip, you spread the water intake, then you don't feel like using the washroom, that water gets absorbed by the body more efficiently. So see that you drink water. Water will help prevent bloating, it will also prevent unnecessary hunger, snacking. So ensure that you drink enough water. So drink in sips, don't drink lot of water at a given time. Number 3 is move whenever possible. So whenever I'm traveling, I ensure that, as much as possible, I try to remain active. So for example, if my hotel room is, on a, top floor and all, I, try to use steps instead of using the lift. So these small things also matter a lot. So as much as possible, try to walk around, the area, instead of hiring a auto or a cab. See that, if you can travel, if you can, walk around that area, you will be adding a lot of, burning a lot of calories. So try to walk and shop, Also one more important, tip I would like to give is, keep track of your step count. So if you are all the time aware of your step count, automatically you will start becoming more active. So when I'm traveling also, whenever possible, I try to do some light exercises in the hotel room itself, I'll do some body weight exercises like squats, lunges, jumping jacks, or I'll do a few Surya Namaskars, some stretching. These small things, at least you will ensure that, you remain active throughout the day. Number 4 is manage portion sizes. Now, whenever you are traveling, obviously, you will be eating outside food most of the time. So here what you should see that, you should consciously order. Most of the times we order, lot of food, and then since we don't want to waste it, we end up eating all that extra food. So whenever you're ordering, keep in mind the preferences of everyone, or how much you can actually, you need. Most of the time we order a lot of food. So order very consciously. See what is, how much you actually will need to eat, and this will ensure that you do not overeat also. Try to avoid buffets, the problem with buffets is that you end up taking a lot. And seeing all that at display, it is very difficult to resist the temptation to eat all that stuff. One more important point is, it is always about choosing the best option. Like suppose you are traveling and you have to order something, choose the option which will have less calories, which will have, less butter, less oil and all. So for example, like I prefer to eat more of rice-based dishes, like pulaus or fried rice. This is because yes, they also contain oil, they also have a lot of, but they definitely have lesser oil, compared to gravies. Like when you order some gravy based dish, a lot of oil and fat goes into it so that it becomes tasty. So I'm not saying you should completely avoid gravy based dishes, but it's all about your choice, the choices that you make while you're traveling will go a long way. One more precaution that you should take while traveling is to, avoid sweets, desserts, fried foods, deep fried foods as much as possible. Now these food items, are directly going to add a lot of calories to your daily intake. So what will happen is that, a small portion also, like a small pastry or any mithai will give you a lot of calories. So that is something you can directly keep check on. Also keep a check on your liquid calories. So when you're traveling, try to avoid juices, alcohol. Now these are all empty calories. They contain, for example, fruit juices, they contain a small glass will give you, for example, a lot of, calories. If you do feel like, because it is very obvious, people around you may be ordering all these things, it's not really right to deprive yourself, but at least manage the portion sizes. Number 5 is to catch up on your sleep. Now, whenever you are traveling, most of the times we tend to have a very hectic schedule. So ensure that you get enough sleep, you're well rested. So in between your vacation, you get enough time to even take a break also. So sleep is very important. It affects your diet, it affects your hunger hormones. All these things have to be kept in mind. So see that you catch up on your sleep, you're well rested, your schedule, don't keep your schedule so hectic that you do not, you come very tired post the vacation. So what happens is when you are not slept well, you will make wrong food choices, you will overeat, you will get a lot of cravings. So see that you get enough sleep. Number 6 is to set a goal to at least maintain the weight. Now when you are on a vacation, you should not expect that you are going to lose any weight. But at least see that, you keep in mind that you should not gain weight. If you are even able to maintain the weight also, it's a big achievement. Number 7 is to choose wisely. Now, this is the last point, and here I would like to emphasize, the end of the day, it is all about your choice. Nobody is going to force down the food, you will not be forced to eat. It is going to be all about the food choices that you make. So be very conscious all the time, avoid mindless snacking, don't be under the perception that now because you are on a vacation, you can eat whatever you want. That is where, where all the problem starts, when you think that now I'm on a vacation, let me indulge the way I want. So don't get into that mindset. See that you enjoy the vacation, but at the same time, you also make healthy choices. So by choosing wisely, I mean like, suppose you are traveling to a destination and, you want to try at the local cuisine. Now, that is something which you will not get in back in your native. So go for that instead of, some things which you can regulate like, alcohol, or it may be, soft drinks or processed food, which otherwise also are available at your place. But, indulging a little bit of the local cuisine, trying out new foods and all, that is absolutely okay. So, to summarize all of this, I would say, traveling or holidaying is basically about maintaining a balance. If you have that balance, then, you will not be anxious the next time, you go for a trip. Being conscious all the time is very important, yet you also ensure that you enjoy the vacation. Even after following all of these tips and tricks, you realize that, you have put on a little bit of weight. Accept the fact, it's absolutely okay. So just get back on track, once you're back from the vacation, go back to your routine, start your diet, start your exercise again. Slowly, you resume your old workouts, your old diet. So you do not, have to get very obsessive that, or you become very apprehensive that now that, I've come back and feel very guilty about the whole thing. So by, practicing these simple tips, mindful eating, being active all the time, staying hydrated, managing your portion sizes, catching up on sleep, all these small things, if you keep in mind all of this, you will not only enjoy your vacation, but you will also not put on weight. I hope these tips were helpful to you. So the next time you go out for a holiday, enjoy fearlessly. Do not get afraid. Do not feel guilty about anything. And the moment you're back, see that you get back on track. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.